What's up, y'all? This is Throne. This is obviously my channel, meaning I'm permanently here, coming here, dropping this hot fire, and I appreciate you stopping by. I do all this for people closest to me. I like the way Japanese people sacrifice themselves for the greater good of the people closest to them. That's why it resonates with me when I play certain games. It's more heartfelt. I'm not really a rom-com type of no. I like poetry, jazz, blues. I like the earth, not worldly, but the sounds of the world. One picture paints 1,000 words. I hope that comes across as clearly as it can. But it's a wonderful girl in my life, relatively close, and the last thing I want is to lose her. So I do these things, and this is something that I enjoy doing, but not to make money or to build a base, an audience. I don't really care for that, but even though I'm good with a simplistic life, I want more for people closest to me, and I can't expect them to want more if I can't do it myself. So I think I should at least try to express my talents and build something sustainable off of that. So I still have the opportunity. I'm here, and it's early in the morning. It's about, not early, but it's 11:30. November 7th. It's Final Fantasy 7. I like the way the remake look. I can tell it probably look all boxy and grainy when it first came out, but it's a wonderful game. I love the mechanics and everything. It's a good game. I see how a lot of games parroted off of these mechanics. It's a good idea. It works. You can use it in different games, and it means something, all depending on what game you play. But I'm doing this because I know I can make something substantial happen in a small amount of time doing this. And I want to prove, not to myself, because it's never been about, not even to prove myself to her, because it's not nothing like that. I'm not chasing after a woman or nothing, but you ever had that feeling when you just know? And I know it freaks people out, and most specifically women nowadays, because of everything they've gotten into, whatever happened to them. But this is not me simping or being a bait, nothing like that at all. I was just listening too much of what she said instead of the actions, and not actions despite me or her or degrade ourselves, but she would tell me not to worry and I got this, or worry about yourself. And I'm like, I am, but I can't do all that if I feel the world pulling you from me. And there's not a lot I can do. People make their own decisions, of course, but sometimes we need a healthy push, somebody to be in the corner. Not while you self-destruct and we there to pick up the pieces, but to reinforce and encourage you not to let yourself fall short in such a way. She does mean the world to me, not life, but she means the world to me. Anything to make sure the women in my life are secure. But the only way that can happen if they trust men to be the peace. Like men expect women to be the peace. We have to be each other's peace. Not eternally, not to trust to put all your eggs in one basket, but when something works, it's alright to fight for it. And I thought being silent and just letting the days, the hours, the minutes, the seconds, the minutes, the hours, the days, the weeks, the months, the years, the decades go past. I think for the first time, or not the first time, the first meaningful time in my life with a woman, and I think it's worth a bigger effort and another glance. I hope I'm coming across clearly in the sense I don't really know if anybody will hear this, but the more you like, dislike, comment, and sub, eventually it'll blast her timeline. She'll have no choice but to. I just don't subscribe to people running away from what they're scared of. Just because you're fearful of it doesn't mean it's bad, doesn't mean it's gonna change everything you are, doesn't mean you'll lose your identity. Or it's gonna be the same reason why you finally find your identity. Sometimes it's alright to admit that other people can't grow and thrive without other people willing to work with them. I know it's hard for people to understand, but that's the way the world has always been. Other things can happen without other people doing their part. Even if you don't directly see it involved in the bigger scheme of the world, this is how it's supposed to be. So if others fall short, we all do. I know that sounds like a big burden to certain people, but it's not. I'm about to make some tea. I feel it, some black tea with some lime in it, some honey and pure cane sugar. Oh, and some oat milk. I appreciate that. I didn't start making it yet, but I'm gonna play this for a little bit. It's still early. I fed my cat and my dog. They're both chilling. Cat's out on the balcony chilling, enjoying all the sounds of the world. Some probably startles her, but you know. But I do all this to prove to the ones closest to me that God gave us these talents and these aspirations and these visions for a reason. So when others see it, they know it only comes from one place because they have the same notion, the same nuance, the same understanding. I apologize. It's early in the morning, as I said. I live on a busy street. It's most likely a garbage truck, but just stay with me if you can. I don't know if you hear that or not, but everything isn't worth giving up on. Certain people need others to be strong enough for them so they see that there's strength beyond what they know. So when they give up, it's like, no, you can't give up because there's somebody stronger than you, or they've seen you potentially be at your struggles and they're like, oh, this is where you should be. No, you shouldn't be this low. You shouldn't think you can quit now. There's nothing going on. Why wouldn't I fight for us? Sure, it's cheesy and all that sounds cheesy, but this is what I am. There's not a lot of people like that, so it could startle people. But there's a reason why I believe what I do, and I share the faith I do with a select few. I've seen with my words, with my grace, my mercy, my understanding, my willingness to accept responsibility, duty, and encouragement has done for people, especially myself. Why would I ever give up on that? So please, for the love of God, like, dislike, comment, do whatever. Keep doing on every video, so when she see videos like this, she will remember. It just can't be me coming back to you. You should always be ready for me to ride for you again. I can't leave you like this. And if I was wrong, God would make sure I forgot about you. Thank y'all for helping me get this message out. I know I'm asking a lot from y'all, but she means just as much to me as the Holy Spirit meant to Yahweh Shah, who you're called Jesus Christ. I've spent a good amount of time, 7 years almost exactly. That's how much time Jacob and I believe Isaac, Samuel, that's how much time they spent with the fathers of their wives before they were able to pay the dowry and, make the fathers okay with it. Worked for the fathers in their land. Seven years is a good place to start. before I just chalk it up to God saying, oh, maybe they should go through this, maybe they should just do this, maybe their life should end like this. God doesn't speak English. God isn't fickle. God is pure and simplistic and peaceful and sweet. I see no other way other than the way forward and to try. Not just for my sake, but you don't understand the strength a man feels when he's able to do for others, even before himself, because even before he decided to do for you, he did for himself decades before. He wouldn't have been this strong man or young man that he's presented himself to you if he didn't go through the things he needed to before he presented himself to you and before y'all caught each other's eye and line of sight. Nobody with the flesh is worthy of the Father, but with your soul and spirit, you're worthy of so much more. That's why I appreciate her to this day. And I was gonna let her walk away, but the only thing I could do now is show the world how wonderful of a man I am, to the point where my name precedes me. And everybody talks beautifully and sweet about me around her. So whenever she thinks of me, the only choice that she gives herself is that she's worthy because I say she is. That it's alright that I have more of my life figured out, or what I need to do, or what my focus is going to be on. I'm not here to change anybody. That's never been my motif or my modus operandi. It's never been. When people ask me what I want, I've told you. I'm going to show you that I have earned what I want. We all deserve what we need, yes, but we got to earn what we want, and I've earned it 10 times over. Tenfold. I just gotta give her. I just have to give her the only option she's ever needed. I hope you understand. I hope you've had love and shared love for people like this before outside your family, and not whimsically, not to be fickle, capricious, no, but something fixated, focused, and really built upon. I'm a man about my words and about what needs to be done. Please. Just hear me out. Hashtag Perma, hashtag Throne, hashtag Final Fantasy, hashtag Kitten. Rashid's kitten, Throne's kitten, Shona. I'm just kidding.
So what? We just hang around here till he shows up? Big guy with a...
Hey, brother. You from around the way?
I guess.
No big man with a big gun strapped to his right arm?
I mean,
Heard he set up
for the
shop
right
somewhere
price,
in the neighborhood.
I could probably tell you.
Clever. Smell an opportunity to make
Not
some
really
scratch,
clever.
do you?
500.
200.
350.
3.
Whatever, man. Let's
Yeah.
find somewhere quiet to talk.
Okay. They thought jumping me was gonna be it. I was saying this the last video. Look how they walk. Ain't nobody scared of y'all.
Move it!
And your pants dirty, you could at least Nah, you could have stood up a little longer. That's why I choose to
Look at all
stand up a
these
lot more than I
assholes
sit.
staring at us.
I don't need
Shithole's got
marks
nothing
on my
on
pants,
Walmart.
man.
Alright?
I like the orbs inside the sword.
Word of advice, Blondie. Don't piss off my friend here. You'll be real
It's
sorry.
more of a dirty
Unless you
blonde.
got some
Relax
kind of
yourself.
death wish, then be my
I guess
guest.
it's just in the light.
After you, brother. And don't
Grazie.
worry, I ain't the
Gracias.
backstabbing type. Most days.
Ain't nobody trying to do this with y'all.
Let's do this.
You piece of shit!
No holding back. Let's get this over with. Get ready.
Ain't no better us!
No holding back.
You don't know what hits you.
A regular strike!
You serious?
Here we go.
Like that?
Get ready.
Grenade!
Clench your cheeks with this one.
That. Oh, you got it.
They got me quick. Now pull me back in, coach. No, we don't even do that. Hold on.
Here we go. Let's get this over with.
Right of no one! I'm feeling wild! Ready to hear more?
Incoming.
No holding back.
This one's mine! Sir!
Chump. You don't know what hits you.
Let's do this.
Check this out.
Just get started! Say goodnight! I'll slit your throat! Come on! I got this! I can do this all day! Got a lot more of this!
Incoming.
That's that. Big man with a big gun for an arm, right? Why do you want it?
Just to grunt all the orders, you know? Nobody tells me shit. Let me walk away. Please!
I hear.
Playing games with me, I'm like, hold on,
They
you're
won't
not
shimmer,
good.
Then, not my problem.
Mm,
Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor.
my bad.
Get some rest.
Remote's broken.
Not bad, Mark. You ever take...
I'll try.
We won't be clear. Don't.
I've seen them around here.
Oh, hey. Thanks for helping out.
Thanks to the awesome.
Just imagine if Rich.
My husband decided to go to the station. Nothing to report.
Upstairs, my bad.
Take your sweet time.
Why?
Psych.
I mean, that's the only way to approach me, love.
Are you gonna let me in so we can talk in private? Guess I'll get right to the point then.
Huh. What have you got there?
An apology for not getting you on the mission. Or not. What do you think it is?
A proposition.
Nailed it in one. Gonna have to ask you to keep all this a secret from the others, though. It's a personal matter. Something I need to sort out tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight. You and me, together. I want you to come with me to the Sector 7 plate. I'll give you the details on the way.
That's fine by me, but don't you have a pretty big day ahead of you?
I do, but if I don't deal with this now, it's only gonna get harder. Anyway, I can count on you, can't I? A down payment.
But if I did that to a shorty, she didn't have an issue. I'm gonna just throw this bird at you. Don't get offended. They will.
Doubt we'll be back before morning. You all set? Awesome. Meet me at the station after dark. Don't be late.
It's just another job.
Not from the way you said it and them birds passing.